Hey up lads, Tommy from Golem Paint Studio here. It's been a while since I've done a video. I've had some surgery, essentially, to have my guts put back in and put back together, which is great. So yeah, things have been a little bit quiet around here. For that I apologise. I'm still kind of in a period of recovery, blah blah blah, but you know, that's the way things are, hey? But in the meantime, I've had a real interesting set of questions pop up on some of my videos, so I decided I'd answer one of them and see what you think. So essentially, Chris Hauker says this: I often lose patience and interest in putting the base colours down on models because it's not as enjoyable or technical as layering and bringing those details to life. How do you maintain engagement in a project to the end? And it's an interesting thing because it's something I hear a lot, and something I suppose I went through myself in the past, but now I'm a more seasoned veteran of the painting variety. I'd ask you this question, and you ask yourself this question: what's the difference between the base coating stages and highlight and shading stages? Really? Technically, factually even, what's the difference? Other than ideas in your head. You know, that it's like, you know, you call yourself a builder and you're all chuffed and excited, and you tell the people that you're about to build an house for, you go, yeah, I'm not really bothered about all the bits that support the roof, but I tell you what, I'm gonna make you an awesome chimney. You know, all the technical aspects that make an awesome chimney all come from the foundation, and you know, it's an analogy everyone hears, you know, but that's where the challenge is. Now the thing is, there's no difference between highlighting and base coating, unless you want there to be. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but think about it. Brush, paint, model. Right, okay, am I base coating or am I highlighting? Am I base coating or am I highlighting? What's the difference? Now, I might be more careful. I might be base coating something tiny. I might be being dead big. Well, I might be highlighting something with a particular technique. See, at the end of the day, this is painting. This is the model, and really, whether it's entertaining or not is an idea in your head. Okay, so how do I look at it? Well, to be honest, I can spot a good base coater a mile off, yeah, and generally, if your highlighting's cack, you know, or you're not as good a painter as you think you should be, or could be, or want to be, well, you need to go right back to the beginning, yeah, because those are the foundations. You know, you talk about, you know, technical abilities, entertaining things. What is it? Blah blah blah. Because it's not as enjoyable or technical as layering. See, putting a great base coat down, that, as one of my students once said, how do you do it to make it look like porcelain? Well, there's the skill. There's the challenge. You telling me your base coats are so perfect or so easy or so unimportant that they don't need that enthusiasm, that attention? They do. They absolutely do. So, having said that, what are you going to do now to improve your base coats? Fewer, longer, smoother strokes. Fewer layers. Get the right consistency. And analyse your work. Analyse it. Now, I'm going to leave it at that. I want you to have a go. I want you to go back. I want you to analyse. Because the key isn't in me tying your shoelaces for you. The key is in you trying, learning, and tying your own shoelaces. Yeah? This is what I want you to do. Go away, watch what's happening, watch why it's happening. Don't turn to a product. Yeah, don't turn to a product. Paintbrush, palette, paint, model, water. That's all you need. That is all you need. Alright? A good brush, mind. You know, if I do spend some money, I do like brushes. At the moment, I'm using Element Games brushes, Regiment and Character. Really like them. Ever since we were given a couple of samples from Byron. Yeah, I like them. For me, is as good as a Winsor Newton, and I've often mistaken the Element Games brush. Once the writing's been rubbed off, I've often mistaken it for a Winsor Newton. So once I made that error, decided that these were just as good, if not better, and I can get them just up the road. Anyway, over and out. Have a top night. For some weird reason, my camera looks like it's falling. Why? See you later, guys. By the way, if you want to hit me up for some lessons and things like that, I've not managed to get lessons over Skype or what have you sorted yet. However, I am exploring a new thing called Zoom. It all depends on how good my internet is, blah blah blah. However, if you want some private lessons in person with me, hit me up at tuition@golempaintingstudio.co.uk. And we'll sort it out. I can come to you, you can come to me, we can run an event, whatever it is you want. We can work something out. Cheers guys, enjoy, see you later.